Chapter 1. Connor skidded to a stop. The cold December wind whipped around his face, ice and snow knifing into his skin, and at first he couldn't make sense of what he was seeing. Maybe he should have stopped, called 911, shouted for help, but it could have been too late, so he'd acted on instinct alone. He'd taken the 4 flights of stairs at a run, reaching the roof and throwing the door open. His lungs burned from the freezing air and his voice had gone. What now? Why was River on the roof in nothing but jeans and a t-shirt, clearly drunk? Why was he standing on the ledge, his feet spread, his arms wide, and a bottle of vodka in his hand? When the girl from his floor told him she'd seen River go up to the roof, he thought she'd meant something else. He often went up there to read or watch life go by. But not in a snowstorm. He didn't expect to see River standing on the ledge in the snow. Don't scare him. He'll stumble and fall. He might jump. A gust of air slapped Connor. River swayed to the left, but righted himself with the casual grace of a gymnast. River wouldn't fall by accident. Hell, Connor had seen him balance on one hand on a diving board, perfectly still, before falling gracefully and accurately with spins and pikes into the water below. He'd never seen River falter. "River?" Connor asked, only an inch from grabbing River's shirt and holding him tight. He saw River tense, but he didn't wobble in surprise or slip and fall to the ground. "I can balance. Look at me." River sounded so damn proud of himself. Connor took a small step forward, finally being able to hold River's shirt, hoping to hell that would be enough to stop River from falling. "Come down, buddy." River lifted the bottle over his head, sloshing alcohol over his hair, his tongue flicking out to catch any that ran over his face. "Fuck," he shouted. Connor tugged at him, not knowing what else to do. "Come back," he said, loud enough that River actually looked at him. "Leave me alone," he said. "I'm not leaving you on the roof," Connor snapped, and got a better hold of River, hooking a finger into his belt. River wasn't a big guy, a diver's body, no more than 5'10" and $160 soaking wet. But if he fell, would Connor be able to hold him long enough to save him? River pulled against Connor's grip, and for a second the world stopped turning as Connor had to use his entire body weight to keep him upright. Something about the action must have scared River. He cursed and rocked backward, but he still wouldn't come down. "Calm down," Connor pleaded. "You're scaring me." "You think you gotta save me? Huh?" River threw his arms wide again, more alcohol sloshing over the top of the bottle. "I don't need saving." "I want you to come down." Connor tried for calm. What was he doing? He should have called the cops immediately when he spotted River. Or firefighters, negotiators, or whoever the hell should have been here. He'd seen things like this on the television, the mediator knowing all the right things to say and do, standing by River and connecting him to his family or childhood or his faith. All Connor knew was that he needed to pull River down, use the only thing he had going for him, the fact that he was bigger and stronger. "I like it up here," River explained with another wide gesture. He wobbled a little but righted himself immediately. "Come down, Riv." "Say, Connor tries to save everyone," River shouted, ending with a hysterical laugh. He was clearly losing control of himself, and even if Connor did have the words to talk him down, he thought maybe he'd just yank River back onto the concrete roof of the building and worry about injuries later. But River wasn't finished. "Even if they don't need saving." "River." "Who the hell cares if I can balance, huh?" "I care," Connor shouted back. This was so out of character. "Yeah, right, telling me what Christmas and family is like for you, making me see it in my head, and then leaving me here alone." "River, please." Connor tugged him, but River wouldn't move back. "Leaving me here alone because that's all anyone ever does. They fuck off, leave me, and what happens when college is over, huh? What happens when I lose that?" He lifted one clenched fist to the sky. "Fuck you!" Connor had never heard River curse like this, and he was done with holding on to him. So he evaluated where they would end up if they fell backward, and, not caring how much it hurt, he yanked. Hard. River tumbled with him, arms flailing and the vodka bottle slipping from his grasp and falling into the tub of snow-covered plants on the roof patio.